I picked up a cotton swab, soaked it in lemon juice, and carefully spread it across the back of the Times Declaration of Independence. Only by using acid reveal techniques could we uncover whatever was hidden there. But even after the surface was fully saturated, nothing showed up. My dad suggested applying heat. I breathed warm air onto the back of the document. Faint markings began to appear. To bring them out more clearly, I applied more lemon juice, then turned on a hairdryer and kept heating the surface. The characters came into focus. Riley and I wrote everything down, only to realize the numbers weren't map coordinates at all. They looked more like design specifications for US currency. I pulled out a dollar bill and examined it through a water bottle. On the back, the clock on Independence Hall was frozen at 2:22. That matched part of what we had decoded. Riley and I rushed to Independence Hall and quietly made our way into the clock tower. At exactly 22 minutes past the hour, the tower's shadow pointed straight at a tall wall. I ran over and spotted a red brick marked with a strange symbol. I pulled out a knife and chipped away the mortar. The moment I removed the brick, I found a priceless pair of antique bifocals hidden inside. I had Riley lay out the Times Declaration of Independence, and I put the glasses on. What had looked like a blank surface suddenly revealed a floating, three-dimensional color image. By adjusting the lenses, the image shifted, revealing different clues. I had found the location of the treasure, and then undercover agents rushed out of nowhere and tackled me. I was sentenced to life in prison for stealing the Times Declaration of Independence. While being transported, the agents' communications were suddenly jammed. A bald man leaned in close and told me there was someone waiting underwater about 100 meters ahead. I dove in and swam down as fast as I could. Suddenly, a gloved hand grabbed my ankle. A man in black strapped a breathing device onto me, fired up an underwater propulsion unit, and pulled me away at high speed. After I escaped, I just realized it was Hao who saved me. He had heard about the treasure hidden in the vault, so he kidnapped my dad and Riley to force me to work with him. Following the clues, I led them to the underground of Trinity Church in New York. We pried open a coffin, expecting to find treasure inside, but instead, the body suddenly fell out from within. We climbed down through an opening. The narrow passage opened up into something far larger. I lit a massive oil lamp, illuminating the path ahead. The wooden stairs, worn down by centuries, finally gave way and collapsed. At the last second, Riley leapt onto a staircase across the gap. As the structure above continued to cave in, 3 others jumped into a relatively stable lift, but Hao and I were stranded above. We had barely managed to save ourselves when the boards beneath us gave way again. Just when I thought it was over, a beam caught the rope tied to the end of the platform mid-fall. We survived. We rushed to the end of the chamber, only to find nothing but damaged murals. There was no gold, no treasure. Hal lost it completely. He ordered that my dad, Riley, and I be left behind to starve to death, then walked away with his men. The manual lift was our only way out. Just as I was about to give up hope, I spotted a hidden switch on the wall. I pressed it. A stone door rumbled open. The moment we stepped inside, we were speechless. Before us lay the treasure everyone had dreamed of. We scrambled to gather as much as we could, until Riley suddenly stopped, broke down, and started crying. I looked up. At the center of the treasure chamber, there was a spiral staircase leading to the exit above.